Well, welcome to Mad Lizard RC. Sorry for the delay. I've been quite busy most of the year. I was mostly focusing on racing boats and running with my local club and district. So finally, race season's over. Nationals is going right now, which is actually pretty cool. They're located in Florida right now, and a little far for me to try to get down there. I was going to take this guy here. And so, you know, I was looking forward to going to nationals. So if it comes closer to my home state of Washington, then, you know, I'm definitely going. And this is going to be one of the boats I'm going to be bringing. It's a P Limited Hydro Black Pearl. I did do some modifications and made a carbon fiber canopy for it because it comes with a plastic one. It is a wood hull. You know, I did do a full carbon fiber inside to help strengthen it up, and then made a few more changes. So I usually run a tenshock motor. I decided to pull it out and wanted to get some testing, you know, on the Spectrum motor, the 2400 Spectrum. So I was talking with Big B. You know, he said it kind of ran a little hot to his liking. But, you know, I decided to, you know, take out the tenshock motor. I've been running, you know, the boat would do 69 to 71 with that tenshock motor. You know, this boat, Offshore Electrics, you know, did post a photo of this boat and myself, you know, winning a cup within my my club with this boat. So, you know, right now she's powered by some SMCs, 5200s, 4S LiPo. So this is 4S only with the Spectrum 2400. Motor. You know, the boat's been set up with a wire drive all the way through. So you know, we're just here kind of testing the motor, see how it runs. I forgot my temp gun, so it's just going to be a finger kind of hold. I've been also you know, this is, you know, I've ran it 2 times already. This is the 3rd run, and you know, lately she's been pulling about 260-300 amps with a 1814 ABC prop. So I'm going to get this all connected, taped up, and then we'll be right back. All right, so she's taped, she's powered. You know, bear with me. This is my first video in a while, so it might be a little rusty when it comes to the videos. So please bear with me. So, you know, GPS up. Oh, you're gonna have to wait for some satellites. All right, we'll be back. All right, so we're back. Track, start, stop, read, 0, track, start, movement. So this is not just like a saw run, speed run. This is just, you know, checking on how the boat runs with the Spectrum motor. Now every boat's gonna be different when it comes to this motor, and so this boat might run different to some of the other boats out there, and how that motor performs. So hopefully I catch you guys in frame. Again, it's been a while. Slight wind. And 1814 is a big prop. The last I got a buoy over there, so I'm trying to be careful. Full turn. Oh yeah, she looked clean. Not being afraid to full throttle into a turn. Full throttle. Too bad Spectrum didn't make this into a 6-pole. That would have been really good. All right, one more. come in. And when heat racing, or how I got this boat up set up, is, you know, not really for long running, just for kind of like what would do for like heat racing. So 5-6 laps at max, just enough to get the boat to run quick on the water. You know, nothing long term. I wish I brought my temp gun, but it's just what it is. So we're just gonna have to go old school. Start, read, 68. So it is a contender on the motor. Come on, no smoke, no smoke. If not, it's not a loss. Just a little bit. Yeah, she's hot. I just wish I had that. Okay. All right, well, 68, she's warm. Wires are not bad. Smell test. A little warm, but it's not scary warm. All right, well, I'm gonna pull this guy up on a data. We'll see. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but got the data log pulled up, and I'm reading 271 amps. You know, that's not horrible for this setup here. You know, the tenshock, you know, that thing, you know, I'll run almost 300 amps on that tenshock motor. You know, watts was 3,948 watts, and RPM maxed out to 31,463 on that. My COG, I'm set a little too far forward, so I've been slowly moving the batteries back, and this seems to help. And what I'm doing now is comparing my last run to this run here. And so let's get rid of watts, voltage, and RPM and current. So actually, let's see what current is. No, just current. So my first run with, go away. Sorry, you guys. All right. So second run, I pulled. Looks like I pulled more of an average current. Battery's a little bit forward more, and with the COG. And then so when I slid my batteries back a little bit more, looks like current average was a little bit better. So how much COG can really affect it, again, you know, it just depends on conditions. So I'm still getting this boat kind of set up a little bit, but 68 is not bad for a Spectrum motor off the shelf. You know, half the price of what a tenshock is. So is it competitive? I think so. You know, with with regular, you know, running, it could probably be okay motor. Just, you know, with the propeller setup propped just correctly. You know, I'm running a big prop on this, probably bigger than I want to. So even like a 17-14 would probably be good with this motor. Help kind of allow it to wind out a little bit more. But anyways, but yeah, this is my, you know, one of my race boats I have. You know, first video, and Black Pearl, you know, hydroplane. But yeah, it's actually, you know, a fun little boat. I am going to be bringing out hopefully a couple more, you know, as the winter, you know, as time goes on. Maybe get my gas boat on the water here soon, and a couple of the electrics I have. So I just wanted to show you guys, you know, my, you know, boat I have here. You know, I've had a few people ask about, you know, getting a video of it and stuff like that. Anyways, well, thank you for watching. Please stay tuned. You know, please like and subscribe. And then if anyone asks or if there's any questions regarding it, currently Mad Lizard Products, I am closed doors for now. You know, I'm still, you know, half and half about reopening or not. I'm not sure just yet. It's just, you know, it's just a lot of time it takes to, you know, run that, be able to make all the parts and stuff. So it's just, you know, it got kind of hard between racing, you know, doing videos and family and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of picking, choosing right now. So hopefully you guys can understand that. And so anyways, thanks for watching.